What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all had a good weekend league. Mine was exactly the same as it was the week before and the week before and the week before. This time it was slightly different in the fact that we don't have the 71 depth anymore. However, people are bypassing that by basically being a little bit more aggressive than normal. So this formation today and these tactics today will be to combat that aggression. So let's jump straight into what we have. So we have a 4-2-3-1 on balanced 60-70, balanced direct passing 45, 8, 2 and 2. Now I'm going to show you some gameplay from Rivals and some gameplay from the Weekend League where I used this particular formation and this particular setup to combat the whole aggression, high press, the frustrating side of FC24. So yeah, I'm going to jump into some gameplay. You're going to see some really nice goals. I'm going to talk you guys through it, and then we'll jump straight into the instructions. So yeah, basically what you're going to see here is I start off with the 4-4-2 as in my Friday night video, and then it's kind of like aggression first aggression. Doesn't really work for me. So then I have to kind of think a little bit differently now, and because everybody is being so aggressive, I need to pull myself back a little bit. I need to pull the team back a little bit. So that's when I create the 4-2-3-1 with the instructions and the tactics that you've seen. And this is basically what happens. The first 3 games are people quit on me, so I go 3-0, which you'll see in a second. But you can see how aggressive everybody is. They're all at the halfway line. They're all rushing to try and get back. 5 at the back's not really working at the minute. So yeah, this formation really helps for that. You can see I'm not overcommitting. I've still got my wide players. I've still got my players running forward. You can see there I've only got 5-6 players in his half. So if there was a counter attack, I can cover that, which is pretty good. Which is what you want. You don't want to lose games because you've overcommitted or because they're being overly aggressive. So you can see there we're 2-0. So we've changed it around now. We're using the 4-2-3-1. We're just slowing things down a little bit. We're trying to pull players out of position, and that is the number one thing that we're trying to do with the 4-2-3-1. We're not trying to keep possession or anything like that. We're just purely trying to pull players out of position. So you can see here, he's got 6 players in my half. He's tightly marking my wide players. You have to kind of pull them out, push them in, and then get runners in behind, which you can see from here, and he struggled to get across, and that's a goal. And again, it's another guy that quits. It's only 3-1, but it is what it is. So there we go. We start with 3-0, as I was saying. You can see how aggressive and overly committed your opponents are by purely how many players are trying to get back in the box when you're using your 1-2s. They're out of position all the time, which is where this 4-2-3-1 and the tactics I've provided are really, really useful. When you've got 2 or 3 players running towards you, that little shift on the left stick makes a massive, massive difference. Or you can pop it out for the 1-2 because you're always going to have a player quite close. You can see here I've got a triangle of 3, and we can just pop it around, move it around a little bit, manipulate the defence, and get your goals. The aggression from this guy in particular, you can see everybody's trying to rush me to the ball. He overcommits, and then I get him on the counter attack, which is the beauty of it, because when this works, and it works really well, I've not had an issue with this yet. When it works really, really well, your opposition 9 times out of 10 will quit. Football, you want to be able to pass the ball, you want to be able to create triangles, you want players to move, get in behind, you want to do skills. Whereas this formation kind of allows you to do that a little bit more than just, people just rushing in. So yeah, I keep waffling on and I keep repeating myself, but we'll jump into the instructions and then you can see exactly how I've got this team set up. So yeah, we have the left back and right back on stay back and overlap. That is never going to change for me. It's always going to stay the same because I can change that on the D-pad in game, which I do right at the very start. I get myself a goal or 2 and then I have them stay back. Goalkeeper, comfort crosser, sweeper, keeper. My high work rate CM, which fluctuates between Valverde and all different manner of players that I like to try out. So anyway, my high is cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, cover centre. My box-to-box midfielder is on cut passing lanes, balanced, cover centre. My two wide players are on comeback, get in the box, as you can see, and then my middle cam is on comeback, get in the box as well. And then my striker is stay central, get in behind and stay forward. That is your out ball. That striker is your out ball. However, although these are all on comeback, as you've probably seen in the game clip, they're not static. They're not sitting still. They're not doing anything. Their work rates will allow them to bomb up and down the field. It just means that you don't have to worry about certain things in respect of defending. They will come back. They will help. So I hope I've explained that well enough, and I hope I explained it well enough in the game clips as well. But if you have any questions, drop it in the comments. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Please subscribe. It would mean loads to me. It would really make a difference. I'm really trying to get that 500 before Christmas. We've got like a week. I don't think we're going to make it, but if you can share this, tell all your people that play FC24, let them know that, yeah, that would be my Christmas present, and that would mean the world to me.